CSU is a learning organisation, so it's not surprising to find roles supporting learning and teaching distributed right across our institution. In recent years, these roles have increased, and in line with this, a plethora of resources have also been developed to support that learning and teaching, but often created in silos, sometimes duplicating each other, needing further development, or not being sustained as projects close. We need to start building on each other's shoulders and focus on the overall needs of those we are supporting. But why did each of us get involved? The roots of the CSU cross-institutional wiki began in the former Faculty of Business as a single space to help academics find existing resources that were spread across multiple sites while also contextualising them for our faculty. When the centralised model removed faculty-based teams, it became impossible for BJBS to support further wiki growth. Yet the need was still there. During the QLT initiative, awareness and interest in the wiki by other faculties started to grow. Clearly it was time to broaden our collaborative efforts across the institution. The Faculty of Arts and Education wanted to reduce cognitive load for their busy academics and at the same time provide timely resources to build capacity in quality learning and teaching, specifically in the online space. To them, having a single source of information such as a wiki has many benefits. Lifelong learning skills, transfer of implicit and explicit knowledge, and self-directed professional learning can all be facilitated through this collaborative space. The Faculty of Science was keen to fill the gap that currently exists in teaching resources available to academics, as well as making it easier to find the information that is already available. They're excited to be collaborating on creating teaching resources that are user-friendly and informative for time-poor, coal-face academics. DLT works in partnership with the faculties to enhance student learning through the collaborative development of teaching and learning resources, the provision of professional learning programs, and technology-enabled learning environments. Collaborating on the wiki allows DLT to provide accessible support, share new and innovative ideas, practical how-tos, and opportunities to enhance teaching and improve student outcomes. To make it happen, we set up a cross-faculty working party made up of the 3 sub-deans learning and teaching with additional reps from each faculty and DLT. Together we discussed our common and differing needs and agreed on a new navigational structure, priorities for development, and ways forward. We organised subgroups incorporating working party members and content experts from across the institution, including the library, student services, and faculty teams for the creation of specific wiki pages. Today we have an institutional community space for knowledge sharing and co-developing resources about learning and teaching. We integrate existing resources located on other sites into a searchable portal that has the potential to become a one-stop shop for informal professional learning for all staff. We don't duplicate, we link, acknowledge, contextualise, extend, and try to fill gaps. Our straightforward wiki homepage has 3 components. 1. A top bar navigation present on every page of the wiki, built around the subject delivery cycle we undertake each session. 2. A constantly updated bar of featured resources that have either been recently developed or are particularly topical. And 3. A direct link to landing pages for each of the faculties and DLT to allow them to support their own priorities. The current focus of the BJBS page is to give staff instant access to important news about our faculty and to help them find inspiration and support for their learning and teaching through our faculty-based PD calendar and support staff. The page draws together 2 other significant spaces, BJBS News and the iTeach blog. The rationale for Arts and Education's landing page is to showcase its learning and teaching strengths, expertise and knowledge. They promote professional development opportunities, provide one-on-one help, support staff with quick links to key resources, and encourage schools to share their practice. It also features their monthly learning and teaching newsletter, Nexus. The current focus of the Faculty of Sciences landing page is to give staff instant access to important faculty news and to help them find inspiration and support for their learning and teaching. It links staff to the faculty peer review page and also to the I2 Exemplars site, which provides an opportunity for them to look through high-quality I2 sites from across the institution. The DLT landing page complements the array of professional learning resources that the division provides. It features links to professional development opportunities, exemplars of good practice, and guides to available learning technologies. There are also encouragements to explore the DLT pages and to develop communities of practice with academic peers and specialist members of the DLT team. The pages around the online learning model demonstrate one of the key principles of the Wiki. Where great resources have been developed, we do not compete with them. Rather, we link to, contextualise and help people to use them. And as this is a wiki, we then open the space for others to extend them. In the OLM pages, we aim to help explain how to locate what you need in the CSU Learning Exchange and then enabled others who had conducted local workshops on aspects of the OLM to contribute their understandings and how they are using the OLM. Here the formal and the informal, the official and the community can finally meet. This is a particularly good example of collaboration where the entire cross-faculty working party contributed ideas and where 4 members developed the pages. In this example, we again wanted to extend, not contradict or replicate, other institutional resources. So we mirrored the structure of the widely used subject preparation checklist, and in turn, DLT adjusted that checklist according to concerns raised. To make the most of our differing areas of expertise, we've started working in subgroups and using our institutional networks to draw in others who are working in key areas. One such subgroup focused on sessional staff support. They used their expertise to create a wiki page that made it easy for new and sessional staff to find the critical resources they needed to teach a session. Another subgroup built on a workshop at the 2018 BJBS L&T Symposium where academics proposed activities to begin conversations about cheating at university. These were then refined into a series of activities that can be used in class, online or asynchronously. The Educational Technologies pages were initially developed when the wiki only served the Faculty of Business, but recent major updates have been led by the other faculties and DLT. Organised under common strategies, such as active learning, the pages provide key information on a number of technologies. This includes how they can be accessed, their pros and cons, and examples of their application in class. Meanwhile, we've also been working on another grassroots development, the iTeach blog. Many have tried to gather stories of inspiring teaching, and we have great examples in the CSU Learning Exchange, but you shouldn't have to wait to be noticed. With iTeach, we've removed the barriers to sharing our teaching practice through developing a community site to complement the Learning Exchange. You can directly upload your learning and teaching story by filling in a simple form, leaving notes for our editors if you need support. These community spaces have started from the grassroots. They are not a completed product and never will be. Different groups will keep working on particular areas of need as we continue to collaborate towards our ultimate shared goal, having a searchable space for high quality, useful resources for staff that reflect our collective knowledge and experience. Ideally, we'd like to normalise the wiki into professional learning so that official support resources are developed in institutional spaces and linked to and extended in the wiki through the contributions of many. After all, we are a learning institution. Supporting learning isn't up to the few, it's something we're all responsible for. Although I've been the narrator, this presentation, just like the wiki itself, was a true collaboration. If you'd like to join in, contact one of the Wiki Working Party members named here and let us know the areas in which you feel you have something to contribute, or even just add a small teaching success to the iTeach blog. Thanks for your time.